What? Katy Perry was just spotted on a date with The Weeknd?
Selena Gomez gives an emotional speech.
And Beyonce dethrones Taylor Swift.
And we're gonna tell you how on today's rundown.
Everyone saw Selena Gomez's performance at the AMAs. Everyone was talking about how she was lip syncing, but apparently today the truth has been revealed, and we're gonna spill the tea later.
We're gonna spill not the tea, not the coffee. Cheers, Aaron.
Cheers.
But let's kick things off with Fifth Harmony, who basically, I don't know, they just looked so sexy last night. Fifth Harmony sizzle alongside Pitbull performing Por Favor on Dancing with the Stars. Dinah Jane, Allie, Lauren, and Normani hit up the Dancing with the Stars finale last night looking like fire. Pitbull kicked off the performance dancing alongside the pro dancers, and then Fifth Harmony came in and cranked up the heat.
Put 'em up, Dancing with the Stars.
I mean, the girls look stunning. I love the gold look. Aaron and I were just talking about how the holidays are just kicking off, and I feel like it's a great look to like say, hey, happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, and I also love that the girls were performing back on Dancing with the Stars, because don't forget Normani competed on last season of Dancing with the Stars. She came in third place. So I'm sure it's like full circle for her to come back. I loved this performance. I feel like these girls, like, I know a lot of people want them to break off into solo careers and all that jazz. I don't want them to go anywhere.
I think they're amazing together.
Watching them perform.
Yeah.
All right, Taylor Swift, we're gonna let you finish, but Beyonce is the reigning queen as the richest woman in music in 2017. That's according to Forbes.
And I feel like that was expected, no?
Right, yeah. So according to the outlet, from June 2016 to June 2017, which by the way is the time span that they rate every single year, Beyonce's pre-tax income was $105 million, which was a clear win compared to Adele's $69 million and 2016's reigning richest woman in music, Taylor Swift, who only earned $44 million. But in 2016, Taylor brought in a whopping $170 million. But Beyonce taking the #1 spot makes a lot of sense considering the mega success of Lemonade and Beyonce's Formation tour. But with that consideration in play, it seems like Taylor Swift won't be in the 3rd spot for very long, because not only has Reputation already broken records this year, she's also going on tour next year, which will likely put her back at #1. But hey, I would settle at the 3rd place, $44 million. I'd settle at like $45.
I would settle at like 100th place. I mean, these ladies are making bank.
So much money. And if you're curious as to who else is on this list, at #4, Celine Dion made $42 million. #5 is J-Lo, making $38 million. Dolly Parton, who came out of nowhere, still making some bank, $37 million. Then Rihanna, $36 million. Britney at $34, Katy at $33. And Barbra Streisand made it to the top 10.
I am just wondering, where was Ariana Grande and like all these other stars?
I bet you they're really close behind
right up there.
all these mega amazing women.
Okay, and speaking of Katy Perry and her, how much? $33 million. Guess who she went on a date with?
Girl, I know the answer.
The Weeknd, you guys. Out of all people, The Weeknd. I mean, I don't know. Like, I feel like The Weeknd has just been going out with everyone. He was spotted with Bella Hadid again, but he went out with Katy Perry. According to several websites, Katy Perry and The Weeknd were spotted grabbing dinner together last night at an Italian restaurant in Hollywood, with Katy arriving 15 minutes after The Weeknd, and after dinner, they apparently left separately. Now, was this a date or not, or is this just two friends grabbing a drink? Of course, no one really knows, but it's a little confusing since the latest Weeknd rumors were that he was spotted leaving with his ex-girlfriend, Bella Hadid. I guess he went to her house, but Bella was at the Victoria's Secret fashion show, so like I said, it's all just confusing. I really don't know what The Weeknd was doing with Katy Perry. Maybe they were talking music.
Yeah, that's what I think is actually happening. I don't know.
Why can't two famous people just grab lunch or a drink or whatever?
I think it's a good networking thing. Yeah. I'm gonna go network with someone today. It doesn't mean I'm gonna like hook up with them. I'm just having drinks to like discuss business.
Exactly.
So it makes sense. All right, guys. So Selena Gomez caught so much heat for potentially lip syncing to her performance of Wolves at the American Music Awards. But today we're finding out that those rumors may not be true. First, let's take a listen to the performance.
I've been running through the jungle, I've been running with the wolves, too good to you, too good to you. I've been down the darkest alley, saw the dark side of the moon, too good to you.
Okay, now sources close to Selena are telling TMZ today that despite the rumors, she was not actually lip syncing during the performance, at least for the most part. So this insider is explaining that Selgo used a backing track during the song's chorus only, which is something a lot of musicians do during television performances because you wanted it to be as good as possible. So this means that what we heard during the verses was supposedly 100% raw vocals from Selena. Now you may have noticed that Selena didn't do much dancing during the gig, but rather focused on kind of moving around. This was, according to the source, a conscious decision on her part so that she could kind of sing live. And as you probably could imagine, it's way harder to sing when you're dancing around at the same time. But TMZ did note, however, that the audio could have been messed up, so viewers heard something different as they were watching it on television versus what was actually happening in the arena. But moving on to more Selena Gomez news, last night she got really honest and emotional during the Lupus Research Alliance annual gala in New York City as she spoke about her transplant, her recovery, and how she didn't take her disease seriously until it was almost too late, you guys.
They said that I would be needing a kidney transplant. Maybe I wasn't necessarily really good at knowing what that meant. So it actually got to a point where it was life or death.
So not only did Selena turn heads in this beautiful bright yellow dress, she looked so radiant, she also blew everyone away with the very honest and candid speech. She opened up about what she went through, saying, quote, "I've been speaking out about my situation to raise awareness about the disease. After undergoing so many tests to monitor my kidneys, my doctors told me I have lupus nephritis, one of those complications from lupus." So thankfully, as we've all learned by now, Selena's best friend Francia gave her kidney, and according to Selgo, she's, quote, doing quite well now. After her remarks, she ended her speech with a message for hope for those who are dealing with the same autoimmune disease as she is. She said, "I'd like to see the day when all young women can realize their dreams of life without lupus. This is why I'm committed to the Lupus Research Alliance, so that none of us are alone, especially the young women that I've grown up with and heard many, many stories. I just want to say thank you, and I hope we can do something for all the younger people who need it."
I'm so happy for her.
Yeah, I am too. She's grown up so much. I think when you go through something so traumatic as a kidney transplant, I think your priorities in life shift a lot, and I'm really proud of her. And I also couldn't really tell if she was lip syncing on at the AMAs.
You know what? You had a point there where you said sometimes when we're watching these live broadcasts, the syncing is a little bit off. So like when they're speaking, it's sort of delayed. It's happened to me where I can't figure out if it's my TV or if it's like the actual broadcast, and I'm a little confused. So I feel like that may have happened.
Yeah.
But also, guys, she's recovering. Like, I feel like we need to give her a break. She was seen rehearsing all over social media, so that indicates to me that she was rehearsing, obviously, because she was gonna sing live. And as to her not dancing much, I feel like it's all for the same thing. I mean, maybe she's still in pain, maybe she's not. And again, I think she was singing, but like, I don't really know.
And I'm just not a person who gets mad when people lip sync because everybody's had a bad day. You know what I mean? Like, there's a day when you want to show up to your job.
Remember when I think Beyonce sang or lip sang, and then she was like, you know what? I wanted the performance to be perfect because I was going to perform in front of Obama, so there was like no room for mess up. So she admitted it. But I feel like it happened. So like, we just need to cut her some slack. All right, guys, that's a wrap for today's episode. But what do you guys think The Weeknd and Katy Perry were chatting about over dinner?
It's gonna be a new collaboration.
Yeah,
I can
hopefully.
feel it. I can feel it coming. You guys also let us know in the comments. What do I want to know? Oh, Selena Gomez.
Yes.
Do you think that she was lip syncing during the performance? And do you even care?
I know. Let us know in the comment section down below, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Click love to see BTS at the AMA.
Or click right to find out if Lauren is leaving Fifth Harmony.